Welcome back everyone. Today we are doing a lot of wiring on the car, so going to be wiring in the boot buttons, and we've got a little surprise at the end of the video that I want to show you, which I think is pretty cool. It cost me a little bit of money, but I enjoy it. So anyway, this is the button we're fitting in today, and I've got a smaller one I'm going to fit somewhere else just so I can get in just in case. Quick update, got the live and the wired in. I've just chased it up the standard loom there, just tied in this, and it goes up underneath the inner skin and obviously comes round then into the boot grommet. So that is the wiring at least ran for the exterior button, and now I'm going to start running the wiring for the front button. Again, might time lapse, it depends on how quality the footage is when I go back over it to edit it, but yeah, I think you get the idea. Right guys, so just doing a little bit of testing of the new button here, so sorry, excuse the jankiness at the minute. We'll just check and see if it works. So we've got haven't got the LED wired in yet. We'll just tap this out quickly so we can just make sure it's all working. So this is the front button. Got the live and the source connected up, so just pop up here and then lock the boot essentially, or shut it without shutting it, because just in case it don't work, we won't get in it. And the moment of truth. Sweet, we like it. So we can pop the boot using that one. We've tested the other switch, that seems to work okay, so now it's just tidying it all up and putting it all together properly. So again, just going to crack on and we'll catch up with you when it's sorted. Right guys, yeah, we went a bit extra with the length. I'm not too bothered about it. As long as it's tied in, it's not going to be rattling around making no noise. Obviously where we've deleted the rear wiper and that, we just take the loom off, otherwise you hear it tapping against your boot or inside here. Tap, 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 tap when you're driving, which drives you mad. Obviously the wiring runs down here, underneath the roof skin there, down the original loom, and then we take the earth off. Again, a little bit of slack here, we'll tidy up in a minute. The earth runs round just to this body earth here, and it's all plugged in, the light at the back there. If we come around here, and there's our lovely little lit up button. Love it, love it, love it. If you bear with me a second, I should be able to test it. So let's see. There you go, happy days. And just in case you think I'm cheating there, right, I'm going to film me pressing the button and all. It's not clever Hollywood tricks, it genuinely is working. I'm just latching the boot back across, which is a little bit tricky with one hand. Sweet. And obviously you won't be able to see it moving, but you'll hear it latch. Awesome. Happy days. If you'll actually see this in the video. Ready? Our little button. Oh, look at that! Right, so we were going to put the button in the middle initially, but there isn't actually very much room around there because there's a little control unit in that under there. So we've gone for putting the button here just beneath the headlight controls and light controls. So as you can see, nice little stainless button, looks nice and pretty. That's fitted. And then when I left you previously, you saw I'd had the wire sort of ran up into the corner there, and I was just gauging the length down that far side of the car, because I was going to originally run it down that side, but now we're going to put it on this side. We've followed the other wire over the back of the car there, where the hatch opening is, where the old other feed went for the fuel flap button, and then the wire follows the loom down here, and this is the constant live to the button at the front. Runs down the original channel up behind the trim here, when the trim goes back on of course, and then comes out behind the dash exactly where we need it to. So I'm going to get all that wired in now, and hopefully next time you see me it'll be working. Yeah, alright guys, so all wired in. You can see here's the front button, and all the wiring runs through here, and then the wiring runs up behind the quarter down through into the back of the fuel flap for the rear button, which is under there. You probably can't see it because the car's off. And then if we flick the ignition on, see if I can actually show you the button while I do it. Right. See if we can get a half decent angle for you. Light on, and then come back here, light on, and I think you saw the rear button working a bit earlier on in the video, so we'll come down here, you should hear it, and there we go. So that's the wiring all done for the sort of pop lock rear boot. Few little bits of trial and error and that, working a few bits and bobs out. We've near enough finished tidying it up, but yeah, it's not something we've done on this particular vehicle before, so there might be a couple of other teething problems to look into, but reasonably happy with the results. We've been in here for hours now. I think it's about 3:30 on a Saturday, so we're going to get out of here now, but yeah, reasonable day, sort of cracking on. Things are going forward. Do you know what? We also got the. Do you want to show them the?
You can do.
One of your favourite bits.
I think it's gonna work. Boom.
Boom. And here we go. We have the LED sill plates in, and they are animated. Let's see if I can lock the car up and that, and then we'll see if we can catch them doing their whole shebang. Give me a mo.
Yeah.
Latch it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to lock them. There we go. Cool.
Yeah, they're off.
Ready? Fantastic. Excellent. So we've only got the passenger side one of these wired in yet, but there's a bit of a proof of concept thing. Now we know it works, we'll get the other side done. But yeah, super chuffed. I know they're only little things, and of course they don't affect the car's performance in any which way whatsoever, but we love them. You know, like to make our cars our own, and you know, sometimes Chris is a bit of a flash git, you know, sparkly paint and that.
No, I'm not.
But yeah, again, apologies. We hope to get a little bit more footage, because of the nature of where we're working in the car. It's just angles are a bit tight and you can't really see much. So, but obviously when I run through it and edit it, I'll get in what I possibly can. Obviously, if you've got any questions about it, or you know, you want some ideas about how you're going to do something similar to your car, whatever, obviously feel free to get in touch. Make sure you comment down below what you think, and don't forget to like and sub. We appreciate all the support, and it makes a massive difference to the channel as to, you know, giving us the opportunity to continue moving forward with things like this. I know it's been a long time coming, and I do really appreciate your patience, and so does Chris, but we're really making some headway now, so watch this space. We'll see you in the next one.
So everyone, after a little while, the struts didn't want to open the tailgate, so what I've done is brought an insignia catch, which is gone, which I was going to put here because it has 2 plungers on it. That meant cutting up all the trim and stuff. So what I've done is took the little plastic grommets out, drilled these holes out, and put the plungers just here to make it look OE, which works a treat. So they just literally sit against these, and I've just wound these straight in so it flicks the tailgate up. I'll do a little demonstration. It's just after these sat down for a week, even though they're stronger struts, they've bedded in so they don't have enough power to flip the tailgate up. So if you ever decide you want to make it look like it came from the factory, you need to buy an insignia rear boot catch. You can unclip these, then drill the holes out, and you can push these in. I just put a little bit of silicone around them just so they didn't allow water into the car. So hopefully this helps anyone that wants to pop their tailgate up.